Men like Henry Sugar can be found drifting like seaweed all over the world.
Action.
In the case of Henry Sugar, I read the story as a kid. In the story, Henry Sugar studies a candle flame and tries to learn to see through a playing card. It's so convincing in the book and so interesting, the concept. So the book made a big impression on me.
This is a terrific piece of information. This could change my life.
Benedict I had been in touch with over the years and said this would be a great chance to do something with Benedict, who has a real spontaneous kind of attack in his performances when it's called for.
The dealer took Henry's plaque and dropped it into a slot in the table. He was a young-ish man with black eyes and grey skin.
We have a great cast. They're interesting people to watch play these things.
Great Scott! Did you see that?
What is that? Mine's on the doorknob, this.
Dave, he has charm and he has something bright and optimistic about him.
I think we just witnessed a miracle.
He just has a great presence. And in this part, he's got to say sentence after sentence, and he's fast.
I must give notice to my partners in the firm. I must sell my house. I must find another house in Switzerland. I must take the kids out of school. These things take time.
Imdad Khan is a sort of circus performer, and for that we have Ben Kingsley. He brought a real dynamic take to this role.
Gentlemen, I'm a man who can see without using his eyes.
There was nobody else who I really had any idea of at any point. He was always the one, and we were lucky that he was intrigued.
I had it. At last, I had this power.
Before we start a movie, and especially with something like this, that's a bit choreographed, we do a cartoon version in advance so we can see how it's really going to work. We shot these on 16 millimeter. We wanted our film to seem like it might have been made for British TV in 1980, something like that. That was what we had in mind, that it was like a one-off play. In order to support the storytelling, we wanted to make a kind of blocking and staging that could happen live.
Everybody ready?
We make our way through spaces without actually leaving the same set.
Everybody very still.
We just bring in pieces of scenery. And the scenes could change while the actors stay engaged with the audience.
Henry's advantage was so enormous, he had difficulty keeping his winnings down to a reasonable sum. In an hour, he'd won £30,000. There he stopped. Could just as easily have been $1 million. Well-fed women circled the roulette wheel like plump hens around a feeding hopper.
Good, cut. I'm gonna say go for you to go. Go!
Dr. Marshall didn't answer. His whole face was rigid with shocked disbelief.
Roald Dahl has a rare talent to be able to just invent these stories that have details and ideas in them that stick in people's minds for decades and decades.
I can't bring myself to believe it, Dr. Marshall said.
I can't bring myself to believe it.
That they never forget.
His name was Henry Sugar. I think people ought to know a bit about what he has done for the world.
Cut!